eja enhyehyeye ya Ghana ban ene zipline for ye drones yes ye dey bomb mayimu imani for mu de enkrata ba ye be kire mu se ade no enya ade e beboa ye sa bre enhyehyeye no contract no ne niema bi mu ayen panimfo a kire mu a abesi nne ya ye de age atom emfa ho ne niemu kan ye bia ya age atom panimfo se e be ye adwuma imani for se mu da so gina hen.
Well, media some Americans say, I'm say a democracy no. Yeah, the year at the Agropa na Osha you could get more cost about this drone project now. I am say I thought the beer yeah shouldn't be say you finished discussions and consultations on the project before Parliament be passed. I don't know what money say. I don't know how they ban. And yeah, the full. Oh, now, Sabi Ghana, ya bida. A pilot. I think this is great. So, you can probably be a pilot. GIZ, any UNEFA. That time no crime. No more stress. I met me the drone see alcohol. A place to say. I met me a drop it condom, the contraceptive, basically. Into yeah, some I want to say. Over drone project. I think it is better say over here. Over can be this piloting. Over here no war on a small scale. Not just say. No, you know. Say ultimately no final. Now I extend it to maybe 4 regions because idea one minister drone no and shada idea if had aeroplane cra otimua want the path I say na I thought they be maybe a better fan one shot say on one calculate year problems baba na Osha countries Rwanda and Tanzania among this drone project now. Rwanda, they spent almost 2 years in order to sustain normal deliveries. No, it's just about less than 10 deliveries per day. Now, Osha, to do a zip line in almost 2 years. It's $150,000 and do $200,000. Now Rwanda still no. Almost for drone project, you know. Almost I'm say, and no never yet as some Castia and I summer at the medical supplies back of the entire country. In fact, Rwanda, before they started using the drones, they had 216 ambulances. That's a country of 12 million people. And they had 30 trucks which would distribute medicines or medical supplies across the country. Inti omono drone service now omo crapo there, even though they are using it in a novel manner, they are not making it look like a major project. It's a peripheral project. Now, Ghana, share medical supply system, medical change systems. Okay, central medical stores. Almost a year. Okay, regional medical stores. They're like poverty stores. They aren't many. There's no stockpiling of essential medicines or essential drugs that are needed. District medical stores or medical centers are also not well catered for. Now, Osheswa, Ghana, we have only 15 7-ton trucks. There's a tractor, drugs, any essential medicines call every part of the country. Only 7 penny, 15, sorry. And the near can say before over your way on the large scale, our person strip line, deliver, make 600 deliveries a day. To book a car, you're piloting because they be all copy at the end of training or month. Or less than 10 deliveries per day, and in 2 years, they spent close to about $150,000. More person obey no Ghana hand. Also, one person over piloting. And then our person spending over $10 million in the same 2 years to do deliveries. When in the country you are copying from, it's not even doing that last thing.
Deputy Minister no see in 4 years no you best spend $12 million.
It's not true. In fact, in 4 years, you'll be spending close to $27 million. I'm so no crying on kind agreement. On say agreement. So I think they have some fixation on calculations and pricing. Madam Director General of the Ghana
Health Service.
Also there. Near open oka. Say chronoscope can say the price of blood will be dependent on the retail price. I'm an no. The calculation for determining the blood of price. You don't use retail prices, but there's a replete literature that shows that that's not how you calculate it. Into on the calculations, were also quite thoughtful. Now, me castano, but be person only would hear from say, Imani, you're drone expect, but Yankupoma, Obia, Jennifer, Sabi, common sense, be on more ultimately research. Now, I quite say, young per research, baby, or Chroma. Yet, can you maybe a number of big because adding the drone expert. You don't have to be, sorry, you don't have to be a drone engineer to understand the basics of medical supply, especially the supply chain challenges we have. I face to Tanzania, yes, that's a company. I'm spending 18 months trying to pilot the deal. They are even complaining about cost as they speak. So they've not even rolled out. Now, media, why man in this thing. I quite to say, simple for business now more Rwandan. A man shut down young fast to be papa. Into Hano, saying, yepe, Bonibaka said, we like fanciful ideas. It's a cost meaning and young share. At the end, I say, oh, within them from I could deliver with na yepe. Okay, I said, Tama, young crano, young kite from Canada. Tadiana,
Yenina, ya kana kite no, will be a kana kite, will be any Yania Tuni say, Nanam Rimono, will be a kana kite no. In Sisania Manona, yeah, I think we have fixated. Sure, madam. The other challenges with this approach, and I think that's where the Ghana Medical Association is coming from. Almost say, you know, they ban. Obianka said, and yo. In fact, in this whole discussion, Obianka said using drones is not good. Make me using a mini drone recently to do a documentary. Thankfully, people use drones to do so many things. But don't share while living, or share country our work, and you think that the number of deliveries needed have been calculated to the extent that you need 600 deliveries per day. Now the Bobby Crab business I think say a walk African microphone. One him say snakes are biting people so much that you need anti-snake serum. Do you have to rely on drones, or you need to give them protective wear, or prevent them from getting bitten by snakes? Because yes, and everywhere the snake bite, you would actually have to deliver drones.
Now, Bill Clinton can be say 2005. Let's say you can ship medicines and drop them from the skies, but they have to be accompanied by a proper medical officer who has to read the instructions and possibly change the instructions when it matters. Into drone service is just but one aspect of this whole discussion. There's also the issue of supply. In the year before statement of mother by meaning by late, but no person can say. Just having a drone deliver drugs and certain medicine is not enough. In fact, you need to have proper professionals down there who may have to either change the medication according to the way the disease is reacting. There are so many aspects of this moving discussion. Finally, the topography, the geography, the road infrastructure of the 4 areas that are being utilized for this project is even fraudulent to suggest that all of those areas will require drone services within 80-kilometer radius. There's all far eastern region now. Wherever they will do this service, everywhere they will do it, 80 kilometers around the depots, the roads are bad. In fact, that's the understanding. Is upper eastern region, within 80 kilometers of everywhere this drone service will be deployed, the roads are so bad that they only need the drone service.
Utie nchemo amode ba ya musi nye rose no nko say ye benya storage facility say bia sane wo ka no say Kofodua hospital a omunni storage facility wo hon mo betumi di nnuro ni we nagu wo enti ne ye hia bia ne ye de kontinya kwan no nko.
No, you see, that is even more fraudulent and disingenuous. Osha, argument na me understand. A 80-kilometer radius within Eastern region, it will tell us where. Maybe go school or Eastern region. I know quite a lot of that area. They should tell us exactly that within 80-kilometer radius of whether Suhu or Koforidua, the roads are so bad that snakes will be biting people in some corner, and pregnant women will be needing this blood, and so they need to be brought there. Say omo
kan areas na me ba o say ansa na e be call the next point na me kan ye no so no baby to say afran plain say omo the example say ma me krobo achi ne sa me aye hono no wuntumi nnuru ho baby kura wo hono ma age say wu twa nsu ansa na wakọ eti ho ne ye hwema sa ne ma na na kọ na enye say e bi a Kofodua akọ school yi o
I mean madam ma call afran plain so that I mean, it's an interesting conversation. It takes less than an hour to cross it. Let's not even get them to those conversations. So, Obiya argument is that even though the rules exist, because there are no medical stores to store, and medical stores, no, they can't store the medical supply. So you need drones. I mean, come on. There are medical stores in these areas. The challenge is that they are not well stocked. We don't have proper trucks. The whole country has less than 20, only 15 7-ton trucks to carry drugs across the country. It's a shame. You have just 50-something ambulances in the country. The country you want to copy this drone service from, they have 215 ambulances for 12 million people, and they have 30 trucks for 30 districts in Rwanda. You have 15 7-ton trucks for 215 districts. So if you are making the argument that you don't have medical supplies, well then buy a high-grade refrigerator. Obisu can say the refrigerator no. There may not be electricity. Well, then provide a backup generator. It costs $2,500 to buy a clinical, a medical refrigerator to store essential medicine. If you can't do this in 21st century, you have no business being Director General of Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Health, Deputy Minister of Health. It's a whole comic reaction. After Maminka will be final. Master say, yeah, Madam Doctor Nishansari, or see on the on pilot. Now, what mean the whole world that Doctor Akukundam, what can understand? Kukudam.
And one wakano.
That can say that in medical practice, he doesn't believe in pilot. That's all. Look here, Obiko here drew our baby, not the bar. Obaka say, yeah, apply across board. Secondly, Martisa and Kofobistu, Kofobiti, Amanane, Etrontum, say, once like Rwanda and Tanzania, Omaya pilot, Ghana, the ancestor pilot. I am mystery and I am a because in Rwanda, no, Rwanda is more hilly, but they managed to do the piloting. Ghana here, you also need to do it to determine the wind speed. In fact, sometimes the wind speed alone can prevent. Not as a drone, it's always it's programmed. You need to do proper piloting to determine where exactly these things will be drawn. Final point. In my recommendation, they said the government should spend just about $100,000 and do piloting in the very extreme areas within the northern part of Ghana. That would be a proper way of using money. But Achama, I want to say, go share the bravado, the speed with which this project is being handled. It tells you one thing, that people are just busy pressing personal buttons and they are not interested in delivering in the service. And I hope that the statement that has just come out, that there was a meeting with the Vice President, the GMA, and the Ghana Health Service and Ministry, wouldn't just be a meeting. I don't think the GMA will be happy to just go and sit and meet. Their own concerns that they've raised, the primary health care, how it interfaces with these very expensive drone projects, should be the guiding principle.
Yo, Ora Kojo ma mena wasena memfa wo ensia that's se wa jebrani e kasa abusia imani Ghana president ya boda no Flanklin Kojo ene no atwetwe nkomo ya chese ene drones no